So, is Talk TV is claiming that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are desperate to return to royal duties, but on their own terms. By the way, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Okay, leave a nice comment, only nice comments, no mean comments. And yeah, share the video. Help us grow the channel, okay? Help us grow the channel. So yeah, back to Talk TV. Oh, by the way, some people have been telling me that I speak too softly and that you can barely hear me. If that's true, I'm really sorry about that. I probably need to invest in a microphone at some point, but it's kind of ironic someone telling me I speak too softly because I feel like I'm so loud. But maybe my voice is just not coming through. I don't know. But and also, I mean, look, I understand, there are many YouTubers out there, some of whom I really like, who are definitely more sort of dynamic and, yeah, kind of louder if you want to use that word. I mean, and that's their style. It's not my style, really. I mean, I do have my own style in the end, and which would probably not be for everybody. But yeah, I must try to maybe invest in a microphone or something for those people. Not everybody. Some people say they like my conversational style, but others are telling me that I speak too softly. And another thing is sometimes it's the time of day that I'm making the video. If I'm making the video at 3 or 4 in the morning, it's going to be a soft video, obviously. I don't want to wake up the neighbors. And if I'm out, walking, it's a louder video. But yeah, I probably need to get some microphones. So anyway, back to this thing on Talk TV. I haven't listened to it. So I'm going to be discovering it with you. They say here that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are desperate to return, excuse me, to royal duties, but on their terms. I mean, I can I don't even want to try to predict what they're going to say here. La la la. These people are so utterly ridiculous.
So, lots that we've got to discuss this morning. Firstly, we start with some good news because the King is apparently starting to resume some of his royal duties because he's going to be attending the Easter Sunday service today. It's going to be his first public appearance for 2 months, and that's a sign of things heading in the right.
All right, we've already heard that. I mean, it's in fact a day after, and the king has already gone to Easter service. God bless him. I mean, it looked pretty bleak to me in terms of, the poor attendance by the royal family. But, you know, okay, the king has, you know, come to church. Good for him, actually. I wish all humans, a long and healthy life if that's what they want. Nothing against the king in that regard. But what did he have to say about Harry and Meghan? This is what I'm really concerned about. Sorry, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna be yawning a little bit, but I mean I yawn all day, but um, you know, I'm afraid to put on the volume because
Of course, many commentators also commenting on the fact that so many of these horrific, absolutely awful, repellent, vile conspiracy theories were all coming from the Sussex squad. Those people that love Harry and Meghan and all believe mantra about online kindness is really, really important unless it comes to trashing Kate Middleton or Prince William.
Well, you can't expect to have all the fun with trashing Harry and Meghan and think we're going to sit here like Jesus Christ turning the other cheeks. We never said we were Jesus Christ, right? We never said we were Jesus Christ. We said we are here to counter your bullying of the Duchess of Sussex and her husband, the Duke of Sussex. And sometimes you have to meet fire with fire. It's as simple as that. You're not going to have all the fun, you and your cohorts, trashing Meghan and Harry in peace, right? We never said we were Jesus Christ. We're Jewish, right? An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And sometimes maybe we'll even take a leg thrown in for good measure, okay? Now, what did he have to say about Meghan and Harry returning? Get over it. What did he have to say about them returning? Okay.
It's been dismissed. It was the royal author Tom Quinn this week that said that apparently they want to return under their own terms and help out the family when it comes to some of the duties that might be required. I mean, it would be like saying, oh, we need these chickens to be attended to. Is there a fox that can look after them? You know?
I mean, oh my God, what did I just do? Oh my God, what did I? Lydia, what in the day? This woman. Lydia, seriously, stop.
Christo's Right Royal Roundup.
Lydia, oh my God, stop. Poor Lydia. Lydia, I love Lydia, but I don't know. It's like her videos. I watch her I watch, look, see, it's all Lydia all the time. Lydia and Josie are my two of my favorite YouTubers are happen to be British. British women living in the country. But I mean, Lydia has an issue where whenever I'm trying to watch Harry and Meghan videos, her videos just pop into the video, which I don't know what's up with that. Let's see.
To look after the royals in this time of crisis. Because, of course, let's be honest, anything that you do in the shape of royal duty.
All right, let's go back a little bit.
Crisis. Insiders are saying it is unlikely that this will be allowed. Apparently, they want to return on their own terms, but of course, this has been dismissed. It was the royal author Tom Quinn.
I mean, wait a
week.
second. Is this man suggesting that while the royal family is neck deep in horse manure, someone said she likes this term. I like it too. I think it's better than an alternative, which, I'm trying to be more sort of less obscene, right? But is this man suggesting that while the royal family are neck deep in horse manure, and Harry and Meghan are having the PR, interval of dreams. I mean, look at them. They just finished Whistler, Canada a few weeks ago. Meghan is working on American Riviera Orchard. Harry is gearing up for, the service for the Invictus Games. I mean, they have been maintaining a dignified silence throughout all of these horrific shenanigans. Prince William is being called a PR disaster. I mean, half the royal family were missing from Easter service with the king on his triumphant return after cancer treatment. I mean, that was not a good look. That was not a good look, right? You're telling me that they have all this mess going on, William swaying in public, for God's sake. I mean, people dying, people committing suicide. I mean, you want to talk about a freaking mess, right? And these people, these liars, right, who want us to turn the cheek as they pummel us and pee on us and tell us it's raining, for God's sake. They pee on you and tell you, oh, it's just rain. It's just rain, right? Right? Because we are so stupid, right? They want us to believe that Harry and Meghan are begging to return. Harry and Meghan are begging to return to this horse manure. Harry and Meghan, who are in their beautiful home in Montecito, California, so far away from this horse manure, building their empire, living their life in peace until these jackals come to push them and pull them into the horse manure. And you want people to believe Harry and Meghan are begging, are desperate to return to royal duties. Royal duties of what? Those things look better on Anne. Princess Anne looks better on her royal duties. What a photo op. You have all the photo ops you need. And Andrew and Fergie are tripping over themselves. They will do anything asked. Anything asked. They are right there. They are available and people want to see them. What a photo op, right? You have that. Why would Harry and Meghan interject themselves into that? Harry and Meghan can't compete with that, right? Princess Anne, Prince Andrew and Fergie, Zara and Mike Tyndall and Beatrice and Eugenie on the private jet with Jeremy Clarkson. I mean, these are photo ops. You can't compete with that, right? You can't compete with that. Then you have Camilla. I mean, no offense to poor Camilla. I mean, I'm not a Camilla basher, not usually anyway, right? But then you have Queen Camilla doing her photo ops in her Dior and her Louis Vuitton and her this and her that. Meghan and Harry cannot compete with that. I mean, poor Kate has cancer, right? I mean, you can't really compete with that either, right? Because that's like a whole thing, right? She never said she had cancer. She said she's getting preventative chemotherapy to prevent cancer. But okay, whatever. It's a technicality, okay? Meghan can't compete with that, right? Why would Meghan and Harry be desperate to return to royal duties at a time like this? I mean, maybe there's something I don't
Said
know or
that
understand.
apparently they want to return under their own terms and help out the family when it comes to some of the duties that might be required. I mean, it would be like saying, oh, we need these chickens to be attended to. Is there a fox that can look after them?
I think it's clearly reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology. They know that Harry and Meghan want nothing to do with them. So they're trying to say that, we don't want anything to do with you because you're a fox and you're this and you're that. So we don't care. Don't come because we don't want you to come. Because the reason they're saying that is because they know that Meghan and Harry want nothing to do with us. Unless they're nuts, which could be news to me. I could be corrected. I mean, Meghan and Harry would have to be nuts to want to have anything to do with this experience, right? I mean, their job is to keep as far away from this experience as is possible. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how it works, but why is the Invictus Games ceremony being held in St. Paul's, London in the first place, right? Because I would have canceled, you know, I would have changed the venue because this is not the time to step into this horse manure. Honestly, this is horse manure and it's not the time to step in. But I guess it was pre scheduled and pre programmed. These things are usually programmed well in advance, a year, maybe 2 years in advance. A lot of things have to be coordinated, and I don't think it's so easy to change. But I wasn't going to go anywhere near London right now if I were Harry and Meghan or this family or these jackals, right? I wasn't going to do it. But the idea that they are desperate to return to royal duties, I mean, what would they gain from doing royal duties right now, honestly? Unless the royal duties are foreign trips on behalf of the monarch, to the Commonwealth nations, where they have a foreign tour. Okay, I can see how some shine can come from that. But anything having to do with making appearances in London or England itself at this point, shaking hands, I don't, that ship has sailed. They've already played that card, right? Now they're working on their entrepreneurial endeavors in the United States. This is much better for their PR, and they're doing their Invictus games and different things like that. And Megan's working on her cooking show, and I'm hoping that she'll work on Arrow. I think Arrow is a great idea, and a few people have left comments to agree it's a great idea. And it's a great cause. I mean, solid women solidarity, global solidarity, women pulling women up, supporting women, women standing up for themselves, for the rights of women, right? Women's rights over their lives, their bodies, etc. That's what the arrow clutch represents. And if Megan did that, it would just be so amazing, but so time consuming. This is the royal duties that she needs to be focused on. I hope that there's no truth to any of this because I don't see why Megan and Harry would want to go step into this horse manure right now. Do you? Do you see any reason for them to go back there at this time? Leave it in the comments. Tell me your thoughts.